Hi everybody, I'm finally here. We are actually having a very cloudy, thunderstorm threatening kind of day here in Ottawa, and I was finally able to get on here live because I have some important things to talk about and to share with you. First, I'm just going to say that last night, okay, this never happens to me, but last night I went to see a movie with my girlfriend. And oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was such a great movie. And I don't know what style of movies you guys all are into, but I like movies that make me laugh. With everything that's going on in the world and with all the craziness that surrounds us every day, I think it's important to take some time to just laugh and have fun. And so we did that last night. We went to see the book club. Oh my God, so funny. So just going to start with that by saying it kind of, because I never go out, like at night especially, I have my routine. I have my, ways of doing things and how I like to, get things done in a certain way. That all went out the window last night because I got home not late by other people's standards, but by my standards, it was late. And so I didn't do my regular routine. I like to have a nice cup of tea and relax at night before I go to bed. And I didn't do any of that. I got home and I went to bed. I was so tired. And so it carried over into, I didn't get up at the time that I normally do this morning. And so, when you oversleep and you wake up late, and it just kind of throws off the whole, sequence of events, I guess, that take place during the day, or like in the morning, especially when you've got little kids and you got to get them ready for school and pack their lunch. And, I like to take my time in the morning doing that, but because I overslept, that put me late. Got the kids to the bus on time, but it was later than usual. Add to that the fact that my oldest son was moving into a new place today. And so, we had to go get a rental van, put his stuff in and bring him. And so I thought, okay, well, this is like, I don't know, it's hard for me to calculate all of that because I'm so used to working from home and not having to deal with traffic and not having to really be anywhere unless I choose to be. Anyway, so it all worked out. Like I got him all moved, and he's gone now. He's gone to a really, really nice place, and he's going to be renting a room from a very nice lady. And anyway, so all those things just kind of threw me off. I wasn't available to do my live at 11 o'clock. Which is why I'm doing it now. Because I made a commitment to myself that I was going to do this every day, and I didn't want to let this day get completely off the track and not be able to come and be with you and share with you the things that I'm learning. So I'm glad if you're watching this, if you're catching it on replay because of the timing, that's perfectly fine. Just let me know. Just put a comment in the comments section saying that you're catching the replay. I really, really appreciate you guys coming in and viewing this for me and giving me feedback and, pointing things out or asking questions. You name it. You can do whatever you like. But I put as the subject of this video, how long should it take? I think, whenever we're trying to do new things, we always want to know, like, what's the time commitment? What's required for me? Especially when you're building a business, right? You want to know how long is it going to be before I'm in profit? How long before this counts for something? Before this is, accomplishing what I want it to? How long? And, there's no simple answer to that because it depends on what you're doing and it depends on how active you're going to be and how many hours. It's been said that in order to master something, in order to find something and get really, really good at it and do it, make that be your focus in order to become an expert or a guru in anything, no matter what it is. You're looking at about 10,000 hours and you think, oh my God, 10,000 hours? Like that's insane. But really, when you look at it, it's probably about, if you figure a 40-hour week, it's about 5 years, if you stick with it and if you apply yourself for those 40 hours every week, which a lot of people don't do when they're trying to build businesses online. The fact of it being online kind of makes it a little bit, I don't know, for me, it was, for a long time, it was more of a hobby than it was an actual business. And so, if you're going to treat it as a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby, right? And if you actually want to start earning money, if you want to be able to be useful and provide a service or anything of value to another human being, you really have to make that commitment. You have to make that be your focus in whatever way that it is, whatever it is that you're doing. And so, when you think 5 years of doing things, if you could work for 5 years and learn the skills that you need to during that time, and not just learn how to do them, but to actually become really, really good at them. Is 5 years really a long time? It goes by in a snap, right? I was just commenting on a picture that I found of my daughter from a couple of years ago. And when you look at your family members or the people that you see every day, you don't notice the changes that happen over time as much as, when you take a picture of somebody and then you take a picture of them 5 years later, you can see the difference. You can see, in their carriage, in their posture, you can just see the changes that take place with people that you don't get to see if you see them every single day. But it's important. It's important to acknowledge that and to actually put in the work. If you want to see results from anything you decide to do, whether it's online or offline, you have to do the work. If you're not going to do the work, you're never going to see, the rewards that you are anticipating getting, especially, I keep saying especially online, because a lot of people tend to get that idea that, they see the promotions that people are putting out there and they're like, just click a few buttons and the money just starts pouring in. Well, no, it's not like that. It's about building credibility with people. It's about becoming somebody that people can count on, and the big part of that for me is to be able to do this every single day. Now, I picked a time, 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern is usually my good time. Today something came up that kind of prevented that, but it's still important for me to come here and be here with you guys and to share the experiences that I've had and, the highs and the lows, right? Because there's been some things that sometimes I get discouraged too, and it's important to realign myself and go, what, this particular thing or this particular business didn't work out. Doesn't matter. It doesn't doesn't mean that there won't be a business that will work out. And you just have to keep trying things. And it reminds me of Thomas Edison used to say, I didn't fail 10,000 times, he said, when he was trying to invent the light bulb. He just found 10,000 ways it didn't work until he finally found the way that did work. Then he stopped, right? Why would you keep going? You figured it out. And the same thing with this, right? You have a vision, you have a hope, an aspiration to do something. And, we try a lot of different things. And sometimes it gets a bad rap. Sometimes people are like, you're just shiny object surfer, and you're just chasing after shiny objects. And well, you know what, you don't know that it's going to be just another one of those shiny objects until you try it. And if you get value from whatever it is that you're pursuing, then great. I've had some opportunities that didn't pan out exactly the way I thought they would. But I kept at it. I got up the next day and I maybe tried something new, or maybe I tried doing something a little bit different to make that old thing that I thought wasn't working, make it all of a sudden, maybe it's me, right? It's me. And there's something that I'm not doing correctly for it to not work, but when it finally clicks, when you finally have that aha moment and you are able to make it work and you are able to, all of a sudden start to see results coming in. Oh, hallelujah. It's very exciting. And it's just another skill that's been mastered. There's no skill. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Tony Robbins. I don't care who you are in the whole scheme of things. There's no skill that you can't be better at. You know, the constant learning and the constant growing, it just continues to happen. Tony Robbins is still, you know, looking for new ways to become better than he is today, which some people would think, oh my God, like he's already amazing. Yes, he's already amazing. Imagine how much more amazing he's going to be as time goes by and as the years pile on and he's learning and learning more things every day. Well, you can get on that track too. You can start where you are with what you have. You know, you don't need to have, you know, it all paved out for you, because God knows it isn't. But get back on the horse and keep trying. Everything you do, keep at it. Keep doing it. And you want to know how long it should take? It should take until, that's it. Until you get to where you're wanting to go, until you reach the goals that you've set for yourself. And if you haven't reached those goals, why not? What are you missing from your plan every day? So, you know, those are the things that I wanted to share with you, the things that were running through my mind all day today. And I'm here, and I'm going to keep at it, and I'm going to keep doing this, hopefully in a little bit better state and a little bit calmer than I have been today. But I want to thank you. If you watch this and you get value, please share it, comment on it, pass it on to, you know, people that you think would benefit from it. And I will be here again tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, and have a super awesome day. Mwah. Bye.